Brothers, welcome back to Territorial IO. We are starting off today here in a 60-person free-for-all. Now, this is kind of looking a little bit crowded in my traditional spot. Fortunately, some people have left. I was even thinking about going over into South America, but so far, I'm pretty okay with that. That 5 people is kind of a death trap down there. If anything, I'd probably go into North America. I feel like most people who come out of the Americas with a lot of strength start with North America, but we'll just go ahead and play the cards dealt to us and just kind of see how things go from here. Now, we do have this neighbor over here and then a neighbor down there and also the neighbor to the south. Now, this guy over here is probably going to die unless he expands in a good way with a lot of troops, because I'm going to guess that, well, but maybe not. That guy's a little bit weak on troops himself. So maybe both of them will be on a little bit weaker side. So let's try and get a truce with this subway guy over here and see if he wants to be our friend. I feel like that would be a good allegiance. He doesn't give it to us right away. People typically don't. They're focused on their expansion in the early phase, so I will give that another shot later and just kind of project a lot of strength for the time being, and hopefully that'll be enough. So let's continue our expansion, get back into that bot, and then down here, that's both really good. And then let's go up north to cut off this guy from going in, capturing any of these bots behind us. I really like to push towards these bots and a little bit outwards, but unfortunately for us, this bot is just being a little bit uncooperative. I'm actually going to give him an attack anyways, just to kind of slow him down and let those guys fight over it and eat that bot. And now we're looking pretty sharp. Now, we do have the crown. We don't have as many troops as we probably would prefer, but we're decently strong compared to our neighbors. We will give a truce with you and a truce with you and definitely a truce with you and go back to oh gosh, did I just attack Subway? I thought I just accidentally attacked him. No, okay. So this guy wants me to go into this. Not honestly a bad move if I had better borders with him, but I don't have any borders with him. So I'd much prefer him to go into this bot guy to go into the Republic of Japan. And then I might go down into this player down here, which does seem to be the case. Seems like a good opportunity to strike. So let's go ahead and strike while the iron is hot. See if anybody else wants to join in this. Doesn't look like anybody is. Looks like people are saving up their troops a little bit. So we will follow suit. I'm very concerned about this guy. He didn't go into any of these people at all. I'm not sure if he was not looking or what. But let's get signal to the boys that we want to attack this guy and then this guy as well. Let's see if anybody else wants to join in. This would be a really good opportunity to strike, but if the okay, perfect. That's exactly what we're waiting for, somebody else to join in. So let's go ahead and join in ourselves. Now, the risk of us taking the full send is rather great, so we want to make sure that he is weak. He does full send this player down here. So that worked out really well for us. We do unfortunately hit a little bit of a lag spike, which is perfect because my contact is coming out. Oh my gosh. Okay. So we're looking pretty good. Now, I'm a little bit worried about who that arrow was for because it wasn't for me. Okay, good. They're attacking those guys over there. I was a little bit worried he was telling the FARC guy to attack me. Okay, so Mongolian Empire just got full sent. That is kind of good, kind of bad. Let's go into the Mongolian Empire. Forgive me, don't forget, is got the same idea. He full sends the subway player, which is great for us. We get a little bit more land, and we're in the top 6. So this guy wants me to go into him. I'm honestly not feeling that one. I don't feel like that's maybe the best move. I feel like our best move for right now is just building up strength. This guy below us is stronger than us. In fact, let's try and seek a truce from him, as we don't really want to fight him. And also Babylon would be a wonderful peace opportunity for us. So we'll just keep saving up our troops and wait for a situation to develop around us. No need for us to really get involved in the drama right now or to cause the drama. We will definitely get involved with the drama, as these two seem to be fighting pretty heavily up there. And that is good news for us because we are at red interest and need an enemy to attack. We'll knock this guy down to less than 1 million right away. But we need to keep up our strength because I'm very afraid of what this man's going to do. So we'll let Babylon do most of the heavy lifting here. Hopefully eat the full send so that we don't have to take it ourselves. But we're back down to full interest, so let's give another big attack. And then hopefully he will forget us in this and Babylon will attack him. There goes the white flag. Don't forget, Babylon attacked you last and attacked you first, and all that in between. So he does give the, actually, I will take a truce with you. He does give the white flag. This guy wants me to go down there. Honestly, you're kind of more appealing target. So I think we're going to go ahead and risk this, as he doesn't have enough troops to really do a full send anymore. This player leaves, so we'll grab this land in addition. Now, player 412 is rather strong. I'm a little bit worried about getting ganged up on here in this situation. Let's try to get a truce. Oh, that's what we needed. Oh, I was kind of hoping he wouldn't realize, but we're going to still get majority of this land. We're going to cut him off right here. He doesn't have a boat coming up right away, so we're going to, in fact, get the vast majority of the land. Boat now would be too late, as we're going to be able to go into the peninsula rather fast and capture all of it. That propels us into 3rd place. with red interest, so we're ready to strike right away. Now, this Forget Me player is a little bit on the weaker side. Okay, he is attacking us, so we will attack him in addition. And I don't know why this guy's not giving me a truce. I think he realizes what's going on. Oh, actually, I think he recognizes me. Okay, so he full sends that player, which actually works out very well to our benefit, and leaves us in a great position to then attack this player over here, who has also not given us a truce. So we're going to go ahead and grab the rest of this land and then keep pushing into player 412, as he is rather weak. This player down here is going to be a bit of a problem. He does full send us, doesn't do too much in terms of lands. We're able to grab a lot of it in return, so that is great for us. Now we do have to fight off this invader who is big down here, who actually has the crown. Okay, so the Americas has the crown, so we need to act fast. So let's try and get a truce with you. I'm absolutely down on trucing with you, and we need to push through some weaker players right now. So let's go ahead and go into Palestine and see what kind of damage we can do down south. As okay, that's a separate player down there, so let's try and get a truce with him. I'm kind of hoping he wants to be friends and that he can kind of recognize the real threat, which is this guy over here. But us having borders on him is not a bad thing, and we're going to push through Babylon. The reason we're acting fast is we don't have a lot of time before the crown starts to get over here. I will give you a paper truce for right now. I have honestly not a lot of intentions of keeping that, but I need to get over here very fast, and I would like to not get ganged up on in that process. So we do get a little bit of help from our neighbor down south, and we can continue pushing. So let's continue that. He does full send. We're going to counter it to try and grab a little bit more land, try and get access over into the crown area so that maybe we can fight him off together. So fortunately for us, that does seem to be the case, and we're going to go straight into Turk, as he's a little bit on the weak side and we need a border. So we are able to cut off our buddy. No, what are you doing? Why did you do this? Oh, darn it. We could have won that. Unfortunately for us, we do get full sent on. We do have the crown, but we don't have the troops to necessarily keep it unless this guy doesn't realize what's going on. If he wants to lose this race to me down here in Africa, that's great for me. I can take a little bit of time off my hands. In fact, we'll send another little boat. No. We'll leave it for player 32. We have a little bit of a troop advantage or land advantage, and now we have the troop advantage. So this player's inaction over here actually saves us. So let's give this guy a big heart and keep pushing into this player over here. He's wasting a lot of troops elsewhere, so let's start to knock him down as Ubaru. Okay, that guy gave me the heart. I don't care who Ubaru. Oh, that's this guy. So let's keep attacking him down. And we'll be very cautious with our attacks. If he wants to counterattack us, we will counterattack him even heavier. And hopefully player 32 will be able to help in that endeavor. So let's keep knocking him down and making sure that he doesn't have the advantage. I was hoping that player 32 would take more of this land, but he seemed to be a little bit slow on the draw and grabbing it. So let's just keep going into this player. He is a little bit weaker than us. As long as we have our ally in player 32, this is a pretty good chance of victory. We just need to make sure that he doesn't get pushed through too quickly. So in fact, let's do a little bit of pre-planning and send a boat down here and down here. In case our buddy gets knocked off, we want to be able to fight him back into, get him back into fighting shape. So let's keep on our attack. He is so far not going into player 32, which is great news for us. He leaves the game. Oh, he recognized what was happening and how it would be over. So now we just need to race to the new world, grab all of this land. And no. We're gonna, where's the piece? Oh, darn it. Heart. There you go. How about that? That lets you know we're boys. Yeah. You stay in the game. We're gonna peace out. At the end, I'm gonna take this from you though. I'm sorry. I need that. So we will just quickly wrap up things here. I actually will kind of speed things up if I can figure it out in post. If not, that's why it's not sped up. So GG's to all involved, and thank you guys so much for watching, especially if you've made it this far in the video. If you haven't made it this far in the video, hey, give it a thumbs up, really helps out a lot. If you're new around here, subscribe for more. I put up videos every day, but boys, I will see you in the next one.